Well, good morning. So, the topic of the day is why only 1% Indians have home insurance? Why only 1% Indians have home insurance? This is a burning question today. Indians place a significant premium on home ownership, but home insurance penetration is remarkably low at about 1%. This means that only a small fraction of Indian homeowners insures their home against unforeseen events. So a big chunk of the net worth is thus exposed to financial losses, which a home insurance policy could have covered. So the penetration of home insurance remains significantly low in India. This is in stark contrast with developed countries. In US, around 95% of the homeowners have some form of home insurance, reflecting a high level of awareness and adoption. In the UK, 70 to 75% of the homes are insured, showcasing a well-established insurance culture. Japan also sees a substantial penetration rate as frequent natural disasters necessitate such coverage. However, in China, despite rapid economic growth and urbanization, home insurance penetration is relatively low compared to the Western countries. Now, a report of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs highlighted India's rapid urbanization, where the urban population is projected to increase to about 60%. Means urban population is projected to increase about 60 crore, means 40% by 2030, and 85 crore, that is 50% by 2051. So despite this substantial growth in housing market, the uptake of home insurance remains minimal. The Indian government's various housing initiatives aim to achieve housing for all, which will involve substantial investment. But this has not yet translated into higher home insurance penetration. Why the lack of interest is there? Insuring a home against structural damage due to a fire or natural disasters can significantly protect the investment made in buying and maintaining it. However, several factors contribute to the low penetration of home insurance in India. So the primary reason is the lack of knowledge and awareness. A 2017 survey report of IRDAI on insurance awareness campaigns from 2010 to 15 revealed that only 36.6% of the urban Indian population and 29.7% of the rural population were aware of home insurance. However, awareness does not necessarily translate into purchase of home insurance, which is evident by the low penetration numbers. So the cultural factor is considered another key reason, as insurance is not traditionally prioritized unless it is mandated. The perceived high cost of home insurance further deters potential buyers, as many believes it to be an unnecessary expense. There is also a common belief that claiming insurance is difficult and often futile, which is a misconception. Potential buyers point out experts can compare the claim settlement ratio of insurance companies online to make informed decisions. Additionally, the complexity of insurance products, which are often seen as difficult to understand, discourages people from opting for them. So limited distribution channels, especially in the rural and semi-urban areas, hinders the reach of insurance companies. Why it is needed? Home insurance is crucial for several reasons, as it provides peace of mind knowing that one's house and belongings are protected against a range of potential risks. It provides protection against natural disasters, including flood, earthquake, and cyclones. This coverage ensures that homeowners are financially protected against significant damages resulting from such events. Now, India is highly vulnerable to various natural disasters. According to data from the National Disaster Management Authority, over 58.6% of India's landmass is prone to earthquake, more than 12% is susceptible to floods and river erosion, and nearly 76% of the coastline is at risk from cyclones and tsunamis. Additionally, hilly areas are prone to landslide. So these increased vulnerabilities stemming from unplanned urbanization, development in high-risk zones, climate change and geological hazards underscores the necessity for Indian citizens to protect their lifetime earnings. This makes home and contents insurance essential for securing your future. Now, a comprehensive home insurance policy not only protects against natural calamities but also covers losses due to theft or burglary, safeguarding personal property and valuables. So, fire accidents which can cause extensive damage are also covered under the home insurance policies. Liability coverage is another essential aspect, offering protection if someone is injured on the property and decides to sue the homeowner. So, contrary to popular belief, home insurance is affordable. A typical policy coverage covering losses up to rupees 30 lakh costs about 2,000 to 5,000 annually. Depending on the coverage for a 10-year term, this small investment ensures your home is protected against major losses. And size of market. The home insurance market in India is expected to grow substantially. Rising property values are a major driver to this growth. The increased risk of natural disasters, theft, and other incidents also encourages people to purchase home insurance. Several prominent insurance companies operate in the home insurance market. Both public and private sector players contribute to a competitive landscape with a range of products tailored to different customer segments. The potential for home insurance in India by 2030 is immense, driven by several key factors. Rapid urbanizations and rising property values will lead to an increased demand for housing and consequently home insurance. So as India's economy grows, disposable incomes will rise, making insurance more affordable for a larger segment of the population. Additionally, insurers offering affordable and flexible plans tailored to different income groups and housing types will make home insurance more appealing. So by 2030, the home insurance market in India is set to grow significantly, with 68% young population and 55% in the working age group, combined with the addition of 14 crore middle income and 2.1 crore high income households. The need for home insurance will surely go up. So rising awareness and better financial literacy will help more homeowners understand the importance of home insurance. Technological advancements such as digital platforms and data analytics will make it easier to distribute, manage, and claim insurance. With these factors in play, India's home insurance market could see substantial growth in the near future, providing better financial security for homeowners across the country. So, how to increase the adoption level? Enhance awareness, conduct widespread campaigns to educate people about the importance of home insurance, similar to those run for health and auto insurance. Simplify the process, simplify policy documents, and make the terms and conditions easy to understand. Leverage technology, use online platforms and mobile apps to make purchasing and managing home insurance policies more convenient. Affordable premiums and flexible plans. Offer flexible plans and cater to the different income groups and housing types. Provide government subsidies or tax incentives for those purchasing home insurance, particularly in disaster-prone areas. Regulatory support. Consider making home insurance mandatory for certain types of properties or loans similar to auto insurance. Building trust by improving customer service and streamlining the claim settlement process is crucial. Home insurance provides essential coverage to safeguard your home against risk. Basic home insurance policies protect the structure of your home against both man-made and natural disasters, including earthquake, flood, lightning, and fires. So, depending on the plan, policies also cover home contents, including electrical and electronic appliances like refrigerators, TVs, and air conditioners, as well as portable equipment, furniture, and fixtures. So, additionally, you can separately insure valuables like jewelry, works of art, and curios. But to enhance protection, insurance companies offer various add-ons. Public liability coverage protects against third-party injuries or property damage caused by incidents related to your home. And again, there is home loan insurance. So, home loan insurance policy covers the liabilities of a home loan in cases where the borrower cannot make payment due to unforeseen adversities. This means that the monthly loan installments are covered by the insurance when the borrower is unable to pay. So it safeguards against the risk of defaulting on the home loan due to unexpected circumstances. So ensuring that home ownership is not lost due to missed EMI payments. Essentially, home loan insurance provides a financial safety net for the borrower's family, covering the remaining loan amount in case of such adversities. Now the question is why Indians should look at home insurance more seriously. Because a home is in all likelihood the most expensive asset purchase people make during their lifetime. However, when it comes to adequately protecting this asset, we tend to be targets of optimism bias. It's no surprise that home insurance penetration is just about 1% in India. This is a stark contrast to countries like US, UK, France, Australia, China that have home insurance penetration in the range of 90 to 97%. So if we look at the data on natural disasters in India, we would realize that the incidence of such calamities has risen significantly. Climate change and its impact on our lives is becoming a reality sooner than we had imagined, and it is important to understand these risks in a more realistic manner. So while India is among the most disaster-prone countries in the world, the frequency and intensity of extreme natural calamities has gone up significantly. According to a report by CSE and Down to Earth, climate change induced natural disasters destroyed around 410,000 houses in 2022 alone. On an average, 4 cyclones affected India each year between 2010 and 2019, and the country has seen an alarming 32% increase in cyclones and severe cyclones between 2015 to 19. So these calamities not only affect livelihood but also cause real damage to properties and livestock worth billions of dollars. Then the problem of climate change and the natural disasters that it induces is not limited to coastal areas alone. Urban flooding in India has become a reality due to rapid urbanization, illegal encroachment, and poor drainage system, with regular flooding event being witnessed in the last 20 years in the major cities like Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata, among others. So an optimism bias dissuades us from adequately protecting our assets. For example, we assume fire, cyclone, or floods affecting our homes is a highly unlikely event. While it is true that natural disasters are a low probability event, what many don't realize is that these are also high impact events that can significantly affect your finances. So take for instance the claim made by a digit insurance customer on the floods in Bangalore last year. The insured lived in a triplex villa located in a posh locality in Bangalore. During the floods, nearly all the 58 villas, properties of the residential society, were submerged when a nearby lake overflowed and resulted in blockage of the main drain. So the water stagnated for 3 days, causing severe damage to the villa property, valued at rupees 10 crore. So the floods caused severe damage to not only the building structure but also the doors, fittings, furniture, electrical appliances, among others. The assessed loss of the claim stood at rupees 45.7 lakh, which was paid by the insurer. Now, a home insurance is not taken just to protect your home from natural calamities. You can take a structure only covered to protect your home from natural calamities like earthquake, flood, cyclone, storm, etc., and also against perils like fire, vandalism, riots, terrorism, among others. One can also protect all the contents of the house like jewelry, furniture, electrical appliances, work of art, among others. So this especially makes sense to renter who would otherwise not want to take a full home insurance but only cover their contents. So one can also take add-on covers for enhanced protection. For example, one can take an additional living expenses cover and get reimbursed for expenses related to hotel stay, storage cost of household items, or any movers and packers used for alternate accommodations. Similarly, by taking a minor acquisition add-on, one can receive the claim for any content brought or changes or additions made to the home after buying the policy. A tenant's liability cover can also be taken by a tenant or renter to protect themselves from any legal liability they may arise due to any damage caused to surroundings, third-party property, or homeowner's property. Home insurance is affordable. One crucial misconception that we deal with on a daily basis is that home insurance is expensive. So contrary to that, it is quite cheap. Generally, the premium for a building only cover for a house costing rupees 80 lakh can cost rupees 1680 to 1800 per year, or 4.60 to 4.93 per day. So a comprehensive cover for the same sum insured may range from rupees 2800 to 3000 per year. That is rupees 7.67 up to 8.22 per day. So taking a home insurance is not merely about protecting the physical structure or contents of your house. It is also about safeguarding the memories and dreams that you have built. Okay, thank you very much.